Hey, you know who I really like? A fictional character that I really feel like is literally me is Jon Talbain from Darkstalkers. I was like, that's me, like a werewolf that does kung fu and he has nunchucks and he protects little kids and he his name is John. I think I said in another video, Sean. My name is Sean, and that's the same as John. But I like how he spells his without an H. And I don't know. I just felt like that character was always like literally me. Like whenever I play that game, that's the character I pick. That's like the main character I want to be good with in that game, because he's my favorite color, which is blue.
What's up, bro?
What's up? How you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you. He's my favorite color. You could pick different colors for him, of course, because that's how like fighting games work, you know. But blue's always been my favorite color. Then it changed to green, and it's also black because my name's Kuro. Oh, you know another character I felt like was literally me was Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank. I always felt like that was me because I like machines and stuff. That game actually inspired me to try to be a mechanic once. That shit was crazy. I remember, like, I was living with my mom in Richmond somewhere, like up in the hills. My mom had this nice apartment, like up in Richmond somewhere, out like right by Contra Costa College, and like I enrolled in Contra Costa College to be a mechanic for the auto mechanic classes and stuff. And then like I don't know why, I don't know how it happened. Like I swear it was like a time warp or something, nigga. One day I went to Berkeley to get some weed, nigga, because Richmond and Berkeley aren't that far. So I'd always get on my skateboard and go to Berkeley and buy some weed and then skate back to Richmond to my mom's house because I just wanted weed that fucking bad, nigga. Like I remember one time I got Brutal Legend and Dragon Ball Xenoverse from the store, the sex store. People always make fun of that store. There's this store called Sex, called CEX in Berkeley, where people could buy like electronics and like used games and shit like that. You could sell like your MP3 player and your old phone and shit like that. And I bought Brutal Legend, which is the game. That game made me a metalhead. My partner James let me borrow that game back in the day. And like, I always thought rock music was kind of cool or whatever, but I was always more into hip hop than anything. Whatever. I became a metalhead because of that game, Brutal Legend. Like, I don't know, that game was hella fun. I couldn't beat like the versus mode. Not even the computer, you know. I couldn't beat the versus mode. I could barely beat the damn story mode. But that game was like hella fun to me. But that game was like hella fun to me. But I remember when I first bought those games, I was like, oh, I gotta be high when I play this shit. So I skated all the way to Berkeley to get some weed, nigga. I made sure I bought some weed when I was out there. And I bought like some Boom Farm. Nigga, that reminded me of that one D12 song. What was that song? Oh, Fight Music. That's my favorite D12 song. What he said, come in every club with intention to do harm. Something smelling like Boom Farm. Oh, I'm hella mad I can't remember that shit. I haven't listened to that in a while, actually. What have I been listening to? I barely even listen to music nowadays. I listen to like random YouTubers and shit. I listen to like prank calls. I listen to like a lot of like random people on YouTube talking about like the black struggle and stuff like that. Like Dr. Umar and people like that. I listen to the beats I make, and that's pretty much it. And I watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians sometimes, and I listen to Sarin Sensei and like random people on YouTube. I just be watching. I don't listen to music like that. I just realized that. I don't know why. I should though. But anyway. So I got those two games. Oh yeah, the point I was trying to make. Nah, it was crazy though. I would always skate down to Berkeley from my mom's house to get some weed. And then like one day, I don't know, some time had gone by and I was sitting on the sidewalk on Shattuck and I was just like, how the fuck did I get I was like, wasn't I supposed to be in college learning how to be a mechanic or something? Like, how the fuck? It was weird. It was hella weird how that shit happened. I don't know, but the reason I wanted to be a mechanic was because of Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank, because that's what he was doing before he went to save the galaxy and shit like that. It's kind of like how Jesus was a carpenter before he went on his journey to save the world. So I saw like some parallels between that, and I felt like, I don't know, I felt like being a mechanic would be a good place for me to start before I became a hero like Ratchet. And so, I don't know, I should have went to the military, honestly, but I didn't want to. So probably because I just because I didn't want to cut my hair, which is fucked up because that ended up happening anyway. I'm bald now. I'm hella mad about it, but I like it. Like, I like being a Shaolin monk, and that's probably the only thing I like about being bald. And looking like Samuel L. Jackson. Because everyone always tells me I look like Samuel L. Jackson. I remember this girl in high school. This girl, she had like a red lightsaber tattoo on her finger, and she told me I should get a purple one. It's good to see you. Thank you. She told me I should get a purple one so that I should get a purple lightsaber tattooed on my finger, so every time we meet up, we go zzz, like that. But I might get that tattoo just to honor that friend of mine. But I don't know, I always wanted a blue lightsaber. I think I always wanted to dual wield blue lightsabers. And then I switched to green for a minute, but I might do purple now, since I look like Mace Windu. And I feel like Mace Windu. I should study that style. I think Mace Windu's style is Vapad, which is like, it has something to do with like embracing aspects of the dark side, but not being a Sith. I always chose Form 3 Seresu, which is the style that Obi-Wan Kenobi uses, and it's the style of like being like perseverance and endurance, basically. Like you just kind of like dodge and defend yourself until your opponent gets tired and leaves himself open, which is also kind of like I guess you could say like Bagua Zhang could be used. Bagua Zhang is very evasive. So Bagua Zhang uses like a lot of dodging and a lot of pushing. You just kind of get around your opponent and avoid them until they're tired, basically. And I've always chosen a fight like that, like in sparring and things like that. But the reason I chose Form 3 was because I remember back on MySpace, my best friend James, and he's like a big bro to me, you know, he's like an older brother to me, and he took like he's like one of the first people to teach me how to rap. James and K-Sco are like the main two people to teach me how to rap. Free my nigga K-Sco, by the way. I heard he got out recently, but I don't know how to contact him. I don't know, but I still say free K-Sco just out of habit, if anything, nigga. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So basically, he took his like which Star Wars character are you quiz, and he got Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I seen the quiz on his MySpace page. So I took the quiz, and the character I got was Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is Qui-Gon's Padawan. So I felt like, I was like, oh, this is like some real shit. Like that's like from the Force. Like I'm really that dude's Padawan and shit, dude. Like yeah, my big bro Gil, man, that's my nigga for real. But I don't know. And then it kind of became like he was Obi-Wan and I was Anakin, because I kind of like, I don't know. I think I started tripping on him probably. I might have. Maybe he was tripping on me. I don't remember. We was kind of like, I don't know. It seemed like we stopped being cool for a minute. I don't know why. Some bullshit probably. But I don't know. I'm definitely a Jedi. I tampered with the dark side of the Force. I used to call myself Darth Grimm. I don't know why. I called myself Darth Grimm for like a cool minute when I was like, I don't know why, bro. But I was fucking with the dark side of the Force for a minute, like literally, because I always really believed in that shit to some extent. I don't even want to just say to some extent. Like I would actually force jump, and I could actually feel like the energy beneath my feet as I would like, it would help me like go upstairs faster and shit like that. And I would definitely meditate. I used to smoke weed and meditate. It was weird. because I could feel like my body changing. I feel like it felt like my head was like getting smaller and shit, and like my body was getting smaller. Like it felt like my body size would change or something. But I don't know. Meditation was weird. You see, Gil is one of the people who taught me how to meditate too. My partner James, he goes by Gilganomics, and he's like, I don't know, like he was one of the, him and Kent was like the main ones. My nigga Kent Scott, bro, free my nigga K-Sco, bro. They taught me how to. They were like the first people who were like teaching me different techniques about rap and shit. We listened to like, it was crazy because there were two different aspects of rap too. My two best friends that taught me how to rhyme. So it's funny because Gil James was the one who taught me how to rap and how to do kung fu. Like the first people to teach me those. One of the first people to teach me that. And then Kent was the first one to teach me how to rap and how to skate. And like, I don't know, like the rap that like James will listen to versus the rap that Kent listens to was like drastically different. Like me and Gil would listen to like Wu-Tang, like Charlie Tuna, motherfucking like, you know, and then me and Kent would listen to we listen to D12, we listen to like motherfucking, what's that, Cassidy and people like that, and like, I don't know, it was kind of like two different sides of rap, I guess I would say. I don't really want to say it like that, because, oh yeah, Gil's one, that's what I'm saying, because I was saying, like, I was just kind of pointing out, like, K-Sco kind of listened to more like the gangster shit and rap, and Gil listened to more like the conscious shit, but like, I mean, Wu-Tang is on some gangster shit too, but who else? Gil is the one who put me on Andre Nicotina, actually. I remember my nigga James, he gave me this hard drive when I first got my Xbox 360, right? It was like hella shit on there. It's like every CD that nigga ever bought was on there, like, and that's how I first heard of Andre Nicotina. No, that's not how I first heard of Nicotina, actually. But that's the first time I like really listened to him, and like, the first time I ever heard of Nicotina. Hey, I never forgot that shit. First time I ever heard of Andre Nicotina actually was in Mr. Lemon's class at Bunch, and this dude named Daniel, this tall, I think he's Mexican. This Mexican dude named Daniel, he was like, oh shit, we found another rapper. I was like, who? He's like, Andre Nicotina. I was like, oh shit. And I don't know, the way he said it, the way he was like, we found another rapper, it made me feel like we were on like Star Trek or some shit, and we just like sit in a space station looking for rappers to listen to or something. Like, that's how he said that shit. He stood up and looked at me like, we found another rapper. I was like, oh shit. Like, that's how he made that shit sound. Like, we just in the fucking space station somewhere looking for new artists to listen to or some shit, bro. Like, that shit was hella funny. As a matter of fact, that dude Daniel, he was like the first person to call me Ninja Sean, as a matter of fact. He was like, he would see me at school and he'd be like, Ninja Sean, because my name's Sean. Everybody knew I'm a ninja. Everybody knows that about me. Like, that's one thing about me that's never changed literally ever in life. Like, since I was like 5 and my grandma showed me Ninja Turtles, like I haven't stopped being a ninja since then. I haven't stopped being a ninja a day in my life since I was 5 years old. I think I was born a ninja, as a matter of fact. No, you know what's crazy? I think I'm Huo Yuanjia. That's really who I think I am. Like, if you watch Fearless, that's who that's about. That's who that movie's about. Fearless starring Jet Li, it's about him. But if you watch Fist of Legend with Jet Li, or you watch Fist of Fury with Bruce Lee, and the picture of the man they have there, the Sifu, when Bruce Lee's crying and he goes, Sifu, and he's crying and stuff. I remember one of my uncles pointed out, he's like, that must be someone very important in the culture of Kung Fu for them to use his picture like that. So then I Googled it one day. And I was like, who is the Sifu from Fist of Fury and Fist of Legends? And I looked him up, and I looked at his picture, and I looked more closely at it, and I was like, I kind of look like that dude. That's really who I think I was back in my past life, bro. Because I don't know if that's a real thing. See, that's the thing. Like, that's the tricky thing about reincarnation, bro. Is like, it would make sense if that's who I was back then. It would make sense that I love kung fu as much as I do now, you know, and always have. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. No, but I think that shit goes to like, I think reincarnation and stuff like that, it goes further than just like, I feel like people always think like you just reincarnate as a different person here on Earth, like at a different time. And like a lot of times I feel like people assume it's like a linear thing, like you probably die in like the year, whatever year in the past, and then you come back in the future. I don't think it's always linear like that, and I don't even think it's always just on Earth and just in like one dimension. I've heard people on YouTube say like you might reincarnate on a different planet and be a whole different like type of life form, like a different species. I was a dragonfly once, matter of fact, but that was a dream though. But nah, I be thinking I'm like different video game characters and shit, bro. Like for real, like Jon Talbain or like Asura from Asura's Wrath, and characters like that. Like I don't know. But hey, that's some crazy thinking, dude, like for real. I remember I was Michelangelo once. No, I had this group of friends back in the day. And we were like literally the Ninja Turtles. Like the four of us, like we're literally the Ninja Turtles. We had like the big mean dude, we had the smart nerdy dude, and then there was me and my other friend. And I was like, well, you're Leonardo by default since you're the oldest. And I'm the youngest, and I'm like the funny one. So I was automatically Michelangelo. And plus nunchucks are like kind of my best thing. But I study all four of those styles. Like I take that shit hella seriously. That's a loud ass fucking tour bus. I don't know, I feel kind of bad because like I'm not friends with those dudes anymore. I'm not friends with any of them anymore. And like that shit was kind of heartbreaking to me because that shit felt so like real to me. It felt like it was fate for me to be friends with them. So when they all kind of cut me off because of some shit I was going through, it felt hella fucked up. Because I don't know, I felt like I would have never did that shit to them. But what's up, homie? Nah, I don't, man. Sorry. Kind of like what I said about like me and my homeboy. Like we took those Star Wars quizzes and got Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, and he was actually like a mentor to me too. So I was like, I don't know. See, I just be like believing in shit like that, man. So I don't know. Like when I lose friends for like reasons like that, that should be devastating to me. But hey, time comes and goes. You know, time comes and goes. But I still study the four Ninja Turtle styles too, the bow staff and like. Well, I used to. I want to say I used to because I don't really quit on things, but I haven't been able to do those things as much as I want to. I do have 2 pairs of nunchucks in my backpack right now. I'm not going to lie. But I haven't been practicing the bow. I had some sai for a little bit. I practiced that. This one dude kept arguing with me about if they were called sai or kai, and I'm like, dude, they're sai. He's like, no, they're kai. The sai have like a jagged edge on one of the fucking spikes or something like that. He said something like that. I wasn't finna argue with dude all day. Like, how is he gonna tell me it's not called a sai when Raphael literally said in the movie, I lost a sai, and that's what the fuck it was. I kept trying to tell him that. But, I don't know, I don't like to be a know-it-all about shit, you know? But I knew what I was talking about, you know what I mean? I knew exactly what I was talking about, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. What's up with you? But yeah, I've been studying ninjutsu like diligently with a dedicated heart for many years, and I don't know. I feel like that's really my purpose in life. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I don't know. I remember like sometimes it's good to know like martial arts and shit for like just regular shit, bro. Like real shit. Like when I first started sparring with my partner James back in the day, like I noticed my reflexes were like way better. Like I was better at washing dishes. Like I wouldn't drop dishes and shit. If I almost drop my phone, I catch it hella fast and shit like that. Like my reflexes was just way better. You know, you almost knock a cup off the counter and you catch it hella fast. Huh? Shit like that, like, I don't know, bro. I miss being 15 years old. I wish I could be 15 years old again, because that's when, like, it felt like that's when the beginning of, like, a lot of my identity started. I don't know. Anyway, I'm about to go inside and eat food or something. Hello, everybody. Hey. It's good to see you today. You look amazing. How are you? I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing great. It's good to see you. No, not right now. I'm good. I ain't got no paper either. But yeah. Anyway. Oh, you know what y'all need to watch? Is motherfucking, watch My Way Entertainment, bro. Motherfucking the Power Rangers and, like, I remember I was watching that shit. My auntie's roommate walked in and was like, this nigga over here watching Power Rangers. But I was watching what they call Juggernaut Bitch Rangers. Y'all remember that shit? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. I'm gonna hit you with your own pimp. I'm bad. I'm the baddest motherfucker on the world. You ever seen a suit like mine? Was that Eloisa? Look at my friend Eloisa from high school. Driving a red fucking pickup truck. That's hella random. Random. I'm so fucking random throwing MCs in a tandem. Oh yeah, what I said on Xbox Live that one day with my partner. I said, I'm a ninja on a mission ready to kill again. They should put me in Street Fighter like they did Seth Killian. I don't know. I heard that the bad guy in Street Fighter 4, Seth, was based on like a real person who works at Capcom or some shit. And it was like, oh, Seth is a cool dude. Let's name the bad guy after him or whatever. Oh. I don't know. That's what my partner told me. I miss those days, bro. I miss playing Xbox Live at my auntie house back when I was in like 12th grade. That and like listening to Wu-Tang and shit, and like spending time with my family. I don't know. That was a tough time period for me because I didn't like that school. I liked certain people at that school, but I didn't like that school. And it wasn't just that I disliked certain things about that school, but it was like also just like super proud of like where I'm from. So like I always kind of wanted to like be successful, right? And then when I become successful, like represent like my origins to the fullest. Like, nigga, I'm from West Oakland. That's why I'm great, nigga. You feel me? Like, I always wanted, that's why I never wanted to leave the hood. I was like, if I'll be successful, I wanted to represent my hood and let it be known that that's what makes me such a great person. You know? But I never really got to stay home. I don't know. I'm always just doing different shit. I'm probably going to go to Canada next year. I ain't gonna lie. I want to go to motherfucking Texas. I got family out there, and they was telling me it's all type of crazy ass wildlife out there. It's all type of like motherfucking hogs that are like dangerous as hell. And I want to see that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I could have went out there. I kind of wish I did, but I was scared of the damn hogs, bruh. I was scared. Like, that's just terrifying. I'm gonna go out there one day. I'm gonna go out to, where else? I got fam in New York I wanna go kick it with. And you know when I get to New York, my Ninja Turtle head ass is gonna find some way into the fucking sewer, if that's legal. If it's legal. Because I'm not a breaking the law kind of guy. So like, I'm not gonna do things that I'm not supposed to do. But if I can find a way into the sewer, I will. And I will be kicking it and subway surfing. I gotta see that motherfucking graffiti out there. No, see, that's the thing, like, I love New York City, like, big time. Like, that city, I never got to go. No, wait, I think I have. I be doing so much shit sometimes that I forget if I've done certain things or not already. But like, oh, it smells spray paint right now. Oh, that's the homie right there. Nice bike, yo. That shit glistening. But I don't know. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's like, I'm trying to get my own place soon. I'm staying with some family and stuff. But I love my family, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of rough, like saying, like living under other people's roof and things like that. You know, it's family though, so it's all love. But I'm just saying, like, If it's taking so long for me to like get my own spot and get stable, I think like when I'm off probation, bro, I'm gonna just travel, visit different neighborhoods and relatives and stuff. What's up, OG? It's good to see you. God bless you, man. For sure, King. But yeah. Anyway, I'm probably just gonna kick back, find another cig to smoke, spit the flows, Oak Ninja all in the dough, hit the stove, get some drink. Oh wait, I'm out of paper stacks. I'm fed up, I'm mad as hell, someone's gotta pay for that. Everywhere I go, I got my nunchucks and I'm staying strapped. If I go insane again, I probably won't make it back, and any more opponents who provoke me won't evade this wrath. Keep my faith intact. This rap shit is fucking easy like basic math. Every song I make, it's like they can't erase my graph. I skate the Ave, I scan the land. I wonder where the paper at, my friend. Peace.